Welcome to Curious Minds, the show where fascinating stories of science and technology come alive and curiosity leads the way. I'm Karthik, and today we're diving deep, quite literally, into an extraordinary human experiment that may have rewritten what we know about aging. And in 2025, when longevity science is advancing faster than ever, from genetic therapies to AI-driven health tracking, revisiting this story feels more relevant than ever. It reminds us that sometimes, the biggest breakthroughs come from the most unexpected places. Before we begin, a quick note. This episode was crafted with help from artificial intelligence to ensure accuracy, smooth delivery, and an engaging sound. Imagine living underwater for 100 days. No sunlight. No fresh air. Just you, the hum of the ocean, and the constant weight of water pressing above. Now imagine emerging not just healthy, but biologically younger than when you went in. That's the real story of Dr. Joseph Dituri, better known as Dr. Deep Sea. His mission, called Project Neptune 100, was planned for 100 days and wrapped up at 93. And what happened next amazed scientists everywhere. His biological age markers appeared to rewind by nearly 10 years. This wasn't just a record-breaking dive. It was a bold scientific experiment, one that explored how the human body adapts, heals, and possibly even rejuvenates under pressure. Dituri's base of operations was the Jules Undersea Lodge, a 100-square-foot habitat resting 22 feet below the surface in Florida's Key Largo. To enter, he had to dive through a moon pool, a special airlock used for underwater access. The environment inside was pressurized, about 70% higher than normal air. He couldn't just step outside or breathe fresh air. Every breath, every movement was part of the experiment. Supplies were delivered underwater every few days: frozen meals, vegetables, and proteins like chicken and fish. Everything was tightly monitored to ensure that any biological changes came from the pressure and environment, not his diet. Communication with the world happened through a single internet cable, ironically giving him better Wi-Fi than many people have on land. But let's not forget, Dr. Dituri was no ordinary man. He spent 28 years in the US Navy as a saturation diver, working under extreme pressure conditions. That background laid the foundation for his endurance, discipline, and mental strength. Even underwater, he didn't take a break. He taught university classes online, conducted interviews, wrote journals, meditated, and welcomed dozens of visiting divers, all while being continuously monitored by a team of doctors, psychiatrists, and physiologists. Now, what does it mean to become younger? We're talking about biological age, a measure of how your body functions, not how long you've lived. Scientists track it using markers like telomere length, the protective caps on DNA strands, much like the plastic tips on shoelaces that keep them from fraying. Inflammation levels, which influence how quickly cells wear down. Stem cell activity, sleep quality, and cardiovascular health. Dituri's telomeres lengthened by roughly 20%, suggesting improved cellular health. His stem cell count rose tenfold. Inflammation was cut in half. Cholesterol dropped by 72 points. And his REM sleep, the deep restorative phase, improved dramatically. While his chronological age remained 56, his biological markers resembled someone roughly a decade younger. But before we get carried away, these results didn't come from living underwater alone. His Navy conditioning, balanced diet, mindfulness, and constant medical supervision all played huge roles. For an average person, repeating this feat could be dangerous, or even impossible. The experiment was carefully planned, tightly controlled, and continuously observed. This was no stunt. It was science. Of course, it wasn't without risk. Living under pressure for months brought threats of decompression, sickness, barotrauma, and psychological strain. The mission cost around $100,000, funded by Dituri himself and research grants. So should we all rush to rent underwater pods? Absolutely not. But what we can take away is a better understanding of biological age. How we can measure it, monitor it, and maybe influence it through healthy choices. You don't need an undersea lab for that. Simple tools, like online biological age calculators, can estimate your internal health age using data like heart rate, waist size, blood pressure, and lifestyle habits. They are not perfect, but they offer direction, a glimpse into how your body is really doing. Inspired by Dituri's mission, medical centers are now exploring hyperbaric oxygen therapy, a safe way to simulate underwater pressure on land. Early studies suggest it can boost stem cell production and lengthen telomeres, possibly extending health span, not just lifespan. Still, aging isn't an enemy to defeat. It's the rhythm of life itself. The goal isn't to stop time, it's to make our time count. Some biohackers swear by fasting, cold exposure, or breathwork for longevity. Some methods show promise, others need more research. The best approach? Balance science with self-awareness. Listen to data and to your body. Perhaps the real question isn't how long we live, but how thoughtfully we live. Maybe the greatest lesson from Dr. Deep Sea isn't that we can reverse aging, but with discipline, science, and curiosity, we can redefine what aging means. Because the future of longevity isn't about escaping time. It's about understanding it. Thanks for joining this deep dive on Curious Minds. If you enjoyed the episode, subscribe for more stories where science meets the human spirit. I'm Karthik, and until next time, stay curious.